Unfortunately, the past few years, we have had some retention and recruiting issues.
The Idaho National Guard hopes providing free childcare on drill weekends helps solve those problems.
The Guard opened a child care center earlier this summer at its Boise base after running the program out of a temporary location for a few months. Well, Abby Davis learned more about that center and how unique it is. Abby?
Brian and Morgan, the Service Members and Family Programs Director says the Idaho National Guard is the only state offering free child care on base during drill weekends, and they're already seeing the benefit. This is the result of the Idaho National Guard trying to break a trend of its own.
Having this as a free resource for soldiers is huge to be able to help with retention.
The Guard opened its free child care center at Gowan Field earlier this summer, watching service members' kids every drill weekend.
The 1 weekend a month that our military members are actually called to work and be on base.
The need came about because we had commanders like myself that continually asked soldiers why they wanted to get out.
Service Members and Family Programs Director Lieutenant Colonel Christina Taylor says the answer often is that
But it put a burden on their families. And sometimes having to decide between their military service and their families, they were put in just an uncomfortable position, and sometimes that meant they left the Army or the Air Force.
When it came to drill weekends, it was getting more difficult to find care for them.
First Lieutenant Kelly Minium is a single mom of 2 boys.
And really, if this program wasn't an option and I was spending, my whole drill paycheck paying for child care, then is it really worth being in the Guard?
But then help came along for the people who dedicate their service to support our nation.
So this program has allowed me to continue serving.
Child care coordinator Amanda Santiago says it's not just Minium.
We do have a couple family members who have mentioned that they are re-enlisting or have re-enlisted because of this program.
If we had hide and seek, you would be a good hider, huh?
I think it is fair to say that we're leading the way. Other states are looking at it, and I hope to share our lessons learned.
The Idaho National Guard hopes to expand the program to more places around the Gem State. There are some other options for service members, though. A federal program helps service members pay for child care during the weekends, too, but that's for care not on base, Brian and Morgan, and isn't always free.
The fact that this is free, right?
Yeah.
So innovative.
Yep.
Pretty amazing.
And this is starting to be a slowly growing trend
Yes.
across the country in private businesses.
Exactly.
As well.
Yeah, Abby, thank you.